Yeah, me and you was like we're out of space. I want to wrap them legs around my waist, put it in my face.
Hilarious. I seen a movie preview today that I might want to go see the movie.
What's that?
I Am Rocky. It's the story of Sylvester Stallone and how he made Rocky. They got some little young dude playing Sylvester Stallone. The little young dude that's playing Apollo Creed. What's his? I forget his real name. The actor's real name. But he kind of looks just like that man.
And which Apollo Creed? Which one you talking
No,
about?
in the first Rocky, the black man in Apollo in Rocky, Apollo Creed.
Mm,
John, no, not something Weathers. Carl Weathers. That's his name. Carl Weathers.
Carl Withers. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, the young man that's playing him in the movie looks like spot on to him. I was like, damn.
Yeah, he just died 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm. It's messed up. He couldn't be in none of the Creed movies because he got killed in Rocky 3 at the beginning. Got beat down by that Russian. Sad. Very sad moment. Moment of silence for Apollo Creed. All right, welcome to the show, everybody. Well, that was devastating as a young black boy growing up.
I'm trying to figure out who you talking about is playing the new Apollo Creed, because I only know Michael B. Jordan.
Rocky Jordan played the son of Apollo Creed.
I know.
Let's see. I am Rocky. His name is
Stephen James. Yeah, this him. He kind of do look like.
Yeah, but in the preview that I seen,
Uh-huh.
he looked just like that man.
That's
He
crazy.
was like, "You can't box." He was like, "No, but you said you can box." He said, "I lied. I'm an actor." That movie does look kind of dope because they didn't want Sylvester Stallone. Like, he wrote the movie and he was like, "I'm gonna be Rocky," and they was like, "No." So they was trying to throw him all this money to not play Rocky. He was like, "No, no, I'm playing Rocky." So it's like, "All right, if you're late, if this movie goes behind one day, we're taking a role from you."
Nigga, if we 90% complete, you gonna take the hang on? Child, kiss a
Hey,
grit.
hey. They was like, "Nah, you don't look, you you don't look like an actor. When you talk, you sound like you got a mouthful of rocks."
Who they say that to?
Sylvester Stallone.
He played the original Rocky.
Yeah, yeah, but this is like the story of him making that movie. So when he was going to auditions for other movies before he wrote Rocky, like that was some of the things that he was hearing in casting.
Oh, okay, I get it. So you talking about just in the Rockies in general? The first Rockies when they was like, you ain't gonna get this role if you fuck up.
Yeah, yeah, because he was getting turned down from all these casting auditions. He was like, "I'm just gonna make my own
I don't know
movie."
why I thought you were talking about the new movie that's coming out.
Nah, well, that basically is the new movie coming out, but
It's a whole lot of tussling going on in that back room.
for one person.
Sound like 3 midgets in the back seat wrestling.
Welcome to today's show. I'm your co-host, Pac Manley.
Welcome back to another episode of With Your Old Ass Podcast with my young old ass and my co-host here. Bring you guys life discussions, difference of opinions, different perspectives, look good, feel good, smell good, all the good. I am your host, Miss Tay Nicole.
I'm your co-host, Pac Manley.
And together we are part of this fly-ass podcast called With Your
Old
Ass
Ass Podcast. I'm sorry.
One thing that I want y'all to remember here is we are all about the positivity. We don't do too much of the negativity. We here to just be us unapologetically And whether you like it or you don't like it, that's not a problem. And yes, YouTube, I have on shorts. They just keep rising up, girl. Don't sue me. I got on shorts, baby. I promise I do. But nonetheless, just really want y'all to understand, like, this podcast is not designed to be anyone's chronological order of stories. This is just us talking, and I don't appreciate the disrespectful comments about y'all calling him slow.
Somebody call me slow?
Somebody called you slow.
Well,
slow as hell, bruh.
I guess takes one to know one.
Then somebody else commented on there. I don't care. Y'all come for me all the time, so it don't faze me. But this nigga comment on there. That's what's wrong with you women. He gave you an answer, and you steadily trying to get another one from him. The lady was like, "No, men are just vague, and that shit's annoying."
Well, okay.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was
that
like,
was a backhanded comment.
"What?"
Men are just vague. I don't.
She said a lot more than just that, but that was the main focal point I took away from, because I'm like, men are vague because you are sarcastically vague. You say that little short answer, and I'd be like, "Is that it?" Mm-hmm. Like, you're sarcastically vague, and I don't know if you do it on purpose.
No.
Or if it's just
the way God made me.
Because I'd be like, this motherfucker is sarcastically vague. Very sarcastically vague. But anyway, pardon me. Makai Ben Blunt, if you don't turn this shit down.
Stop moving that chair around and bumping around in there too.
All that goddamn maneuverance you got going on in there. I'm trying to shoot a podcast episode here, young man. Now I gotta bleep out your name because I don't need people knowing your name. But I'm keeping in the fact that I just yelled at your ass, because this is real life, people. Okay? I don't cut out too much of my life. Except for when the baby was over here going, ah. She was pissed off that day. She was like, "You motherfuckers really trying to shoot this podcast while I'm sitting here? Huh, cuh?" Anyway,
Well, somebody called me. I'm still stuck on the fact. Somebody called me slow.
Yeah.
Finally, I get the smoke.
I don't remember what comment it was either. It was on one of them videos. You'll probably find it.
I'm gonna go look for it.
You'll probably find it.
And I'm gonna blast you on the internet.
Then somebody said, I think it was either on the slow comment. I think was on Facebook. I think it was either Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook. One of the two. We was talking about the news and shit like that. And he was like, "Yeah, I don't really watch the news." So somebody was like, "He don't watch the news, but he watch the news. Dude need to make up his mind." And something else they said, right? And I was like, "Well, he don't watch the news. Like, he don't watch like Fox 4 and Fox 5. That's the news. The news he's referring to is like internet news.
Yeah, internet articles and stuff.
Yeah, that's not the news that he's referring to. And I get it, because we grew up in the era of when news could mean several different avenues, where we knew, like, a girl don't be watching no goddamn news. Ain't got, you know what I'm saying? We know we talking about TV news.
Right.
But gossip was news back in the day. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just the generations is different, or because I don't even know what generation he came from. It just threw me off, because I'm like, how do you not catch that?
Yeah, I don't actively like watch Fox News, MSNBC, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that.
I could easily go to Fox channels. I just thought of Fox 4, Fox 5.
Right, I just like go to
KCTV5
news websites and scroll through and look at that stuff.
Yeah. So you're not watching the news, you're reading the news. Right, that's a big difference.
Because you can filter out what you see scrolling through the websites. On the news, watching the news channel, you can't.
Yeah, you're going to see whatever they decide to give you.
Right.
Whatever they want. Speaking of, my niece said something about they shutting down I-70.
Is that
where that incident happened?
What incident?
Oh, I'll tell you after this. I don't want to talk about it on here.
Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out which one is I-70. Even though I've been here for years.
Well, it just depends on what part of I-70 they taking down, because there's one part that can get you to Missouri, one part that can get you Kansas, and intertwine. So I don't know what part of I-70 they shutting down, but they can't shut down the whole highway because then it'll interrupt the flow of traffic and also people been able to get back and forth to home. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's got to be where all the accidents keep happening at is the one that they're getting shut down. But the question is, why is there so many accidents?
People can't drive. Sorry.
Because I be like, in my lifetime, I done been hit quite a few times. And I be like, how? What are y'all doing?
Not paying attention, not knowing how to drive. It's a lot.
It sure is. And I'm sick of it, okay?
That kind of almost reminded me when the bridge fell in Minnesota.
Damn.
Going from I think it was 35. The bridge collapsed. It was a sad thing, but it was like damn, whole bridge right over the Mississippi going from St.
Was
Paul to
people on
Minneapolis.
it? Did they survive?
Can't give you a definitive answer. I know some people died, but I
You don't know
believe I believe there was some people that survived and whatnot. But yeah,
that's the scariest thing in the world. Is to be on a fucking bridge that collapsed. Now, if it collapses to like a road, that's one thing. This fucked up part is you might crush somebody.
yeah.
But if collapsing in water, mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Collapsing in water is like the scariest thing because like when it's going down, you're not thinking, oh shit, let me open my door so I can yee.
Right.
Instead, you go, oh shit.
Yeah, I forget what year that was.
You know they say you can use your seatbelt to bust open the window.
Mm-hmm.
So when people be panicking in the car and act like they don't know how to bust the window out, grab the damn seatbelt. And what you and I think they say you do like a swing motion to like swing the water around so you can punch through the water.
That's what
I was watching the escape video.
That's why they make a lot of knives with like seatbelt cutters and then the little glass breakers on them and stuff like that blue one I got over there.
Yeah, if you think about it, water is very strong, right?
One of the strongest things on this planet.
Right. So if you got something that's sharp enough, you can kind of saw out the window and then try to punch at it. It'll shatter because the pressure from the water and you punching it can cause a combustion. See, this what happens when I talk too fast. I get to saying words.
And just be prepared when you break that glass. Take them big airs, the big airs in, because that water's gonna rush right in.
Yeah. You know what I thought about?
Go ahead and say it. You wanted to say it.
All right, because it's not funny, but it just made me laugh a little bit in my head. Can you imagine your car like being on a bridge or something like that, and it tanks into the water, and the first thing you think of is, oh shit, let me call 911, and they be like, where you at? I'm in a body of water. We're at off the bridge and such and such. Can you imagine?
That's messed up.
That could be your last phone call.
Yeah.
But imagine how the operator gonna probably think like, nigga, what? But I'm pretty sure people save their life sometimes that way. I'm pretty sure there's somebody who did save their life by calling 911 while their car is sinking in water.
Yeah, I can see it. Because, they got this wonderful technology where they can triangulate your phone.
And shit, if you got, this is why getting LoJack, OnStar, and shit like that is important because they can actually pinpoint exactly where you are. So if you do get into an emergency or something like that, you're able to hit your panic button or some of these cars have a distress notification. Like they can tell when something's going on. Because the comedian Takara, she was talking about how she got into an accident. She had dropped her daughter off to do something. I think she dropped her off at school and she was on her way to the gym. And she, came out, made her legal turn, and the car was flying and clipped her, and her SUV tumbled quite a few times, and then landed upside down. And she said she
been there.
Yeah. She said that the OnStar person was like, "Hey, Takara," like they was calling her name because she had not went unconscious for a minute. So they was calling her name, and he was like, "I see you upside down." You know what I'm saying? Are you with me? Are you here? I was like, "Damn, how the fuck?"
Yeah, some of that stuff is cool, but a lot of these government agencies use that in sinister ways. But
Conspiracy.
let's not talk about that right now.
Anyway, we just warming up y'all vocal cords. How you doing, Pac? Though you doing good?
I'm doing excellent. Besides for the BS.
Yeah,
Minus the BS, life is great.
I feel you on that, brother.
Shout out to Styles P from the Locks. Or was that Jada that said that? I forget.
I couldn't tell you, but I feel you on that. I feel you. Yeah, life is but a dream. Life is but a dream. Anyway, um, so today we want to talk to you guys about a little something, just a little lighthearted, conversation, and y'all could chime in the comments like y'all always do. However, I'm curious: would you date someone who makes less money than you?
Yeah,
Can it be significantly less?
yeah, you know. Sorry, I'm not very materialistic like that.
True, you not.
So I don't be like, oh, how much does she make? Oh, she makes $2 an hour. No, I can't be with her.
It was interesting. Me and you never knew how much money each other made in the
It, it,
beginning.
it didn't matter to me.
It never came up in conversation. Neither one of us was like, "Hey, how much money you making right now?" Only way we knew how much each other was making is because we got a raise and we said something about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way we knew. And even then, it kind of like I couldn't tell y'all now what this nigga make. I don't know how much he bring home. It ain't none of my business. It ain't my money to spend directly. Look directly. But it's true though. I don't be in your bank account. I
I
don't
don't,
be.
I don't be in yours either. Hey, that's and if we end up getting a joint bank account, I probably wouldn't even know how much is in there because you would probably be over it.
No, you'll know because I'll notify you.
But I'm just saying,
Because it's a joint account, so
yeah,
you'll
but I
know.
wouldn't be like, you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't even know how much you put in the account unless I just so happen to go look and see how much we didn't put into the account. I mean, but to be for real, I think I definitely I don't have a problem with a person making less money than me, but I don't want the ego that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Like you making less than me, so you automatically feel like I'm gonna treat you shitty because you making less than me. Like that's the one thing I wouldn't want. I wouldn't want that from somebody.
I don't know. I think it's. Please don't shoot me and please don't tear me down in the comments for this. But I think it's because I was raised with that mentality that like the man's gonna take care of the house. You know what I'm saying? Well, not just
Mhm.
take care of the house, but bring the bacon and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm not trying to be like misogynistic or nothing, but you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it never was a point of knowing how much you make for the simple fact that I know if something happens, I still got us.
Yeah. I can tell you, I know for a fact he make more than me currently.
Hilarious. But yeah, I'm just, and but it always,
This nigga laughing.
it, but it always seems to like, I always hear like females like at my job be like, well, he works here with me, so I know how much he makes. I ain't about to mess with him.
And they don't be knowing a
You don't
diddly
really know
damn
how much
shit.
he makes, but still, I think, I
But
know
that's kind of like backhanded as fuck. Cause to say, oh, he work here with me, so I know much. Bitch, you work there.
that means you ain't making too much.
Right, so what the fuck kind of shit is that? If you wouldn't date a nigga that's working at the same place as you because of the money part,
Right. I don't
hmm,
think I've ever known like or even heard males talk about like well she make this much amount. I ain't messing with her.
I have.
Hmm.
And it's usually because they make more.
Oh, yeah, I still haven't.
Now, it was one dude that I, I went to school with that said the girl he was dating, he found out that she only made like $11 an hour. And then when he got to explaining more of it, I was like, okay, I get why you wouldn't want to date her either. She make $11 an hour, live with her mama, ain't never got no money.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I was like, so it's not even just about the fact that she made $11. That was the kicker for you, I guess. But the real issue was the bitch ain't never had no money and she lived with her mama.
That's crazy.
Like, and it wasn't like he was asking her to pay for stuff. It was more so, I didn't got chips in my damn chow.
Mm.
It was more so just, bitch, what are you doing with your money? Because
Yeah,
every time we go out somewhere, I ain't saying you gotta buy him nothing, but at the same time,
it'd be nice to get a
he's
gift.
the only one. Y'all go eat, y'all go to the movies, y'all go out to eat, y'all go get ice cream, y'all go do, and he the only one cutting the check, baby. And I'm exaggerating. It might not have really been $11. I don't remember exactly how much he said she made, but his point was she was making money to be able to afford to do stuff because she lived with her mama.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I was like, damn, she was like, and that's what I'm exaggerating. It might have been way more than $11, but I'm just exaggerating because we was like a few years out of high school,
No.
and it made sense. I'm like, damn, because I lived on my own. Once I did my first semester in my dormitories in college, and I left and got my own apartment. I couldn't do them nasty ass dormitory floors, but I also stayed in McCollum, Dirty Mac, Big Mac.
Don't know nothing about it. If y'all do, drop down
Yeah,
in
any
the
Any
comments.
KU legend should know what Dirty Mac, McCollum, Big Mac. Y'all should know what them is. If you ever see me wearing my class of 20, not class of, but 2014 Big Mac T-shirt, y'all should know exactly where that came from. And if you don't, that that just
I have wondered, like, what does that shirt stand for? What the heck?
yeah.
She got a Big Mac in 2014. So did I. Where my T-shirt at? No, boy.
No, that's for our dormitory. It was called McCollum, but they called it Big Mac, Dirty Mac, Mactown. It was, but when I got there, they was calling it Big Mac.
But yeah, I don't think I've ever heard a male, or you know what I'm saying, like being with my group of friends, or you know what I'm
Be
saying,
like, oh,
being
that
around
bitch ain't
other
making no
males,
money. I can't rock with her.
like either making more money or making less money. I've never. Not heard somebody say, you know, on some Eddie Murphy boomerang stuff. She got hammer time. I ain't messing all playing. You ain't see the bumps on it? Sorry, it's one of my favorite movies.
I see, but no, for real. I should have worn my other hat low key.
Too late.
Yeah, it is. It's a little too because I ain't about to get up and go get it. But I mean, I can't really blame. I can't really blame people for them not wanting to date somebody who makes less money than them. If it's a particular reason why. For example, they make, I don't know, goddamn $200,000 and you make $1 million a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you take care of everything, and they have the opportunity to take that money they make every year and do something better with it, even if it's you only doubled your money every year and you not doing nothing with it. I don't know. I mean, I guess at that point it's not even because they're making less money than you. It's because they refuse to take advantage of you making more than them to make better for themselves. So, but I mean, I don't fault people. If you couldn't date somebody because they make less money than you and it don't work for you because you want to live a certain lifestyle and you want your spouse to be able to live that same lifestyle,
Hey,
hey, I guess that's your bag.
like they say, if you like it, I love it.
But at the same time, this is how I am as a person. I could be making, I don't know, 5, 6 million a year, and he could still keep his regular job if he chose to. I've always told him you can. You ain't got to, but you can. I'm not going to make him feel less than of a person. I'm not going to be like, well, I'm making my money now, so you gotta go.
It was fun.
Right.
Now you gotta go, broke boy.
Yeah, I'm not about to do that because one thing that money can't buy is somebody completing your piece. So being upset because somebody make less money than you or more money than you, do they bring you peace though? I mean, clearly not because you're upset about some money, but I never understood that.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't have it in me to be.
Yeah, can men be gold diggers?
Yes, yes, you
Okay,
can.
I just wanted, cause I was like, that's almost some gold digging stuff, but
They just got a different name for them. I forget what it's called.
I'm not even about to look it up because it's gonna take me down a rabbit hole.
Man, look, I'll look it up. Cause them little young
What
boys chase after them cougars.
they do. You know, um, but yeah, it's you can be missing out on the love of your life or something like that doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can be missing out on a whole lot because people have a lot more to offer than money. Yep.
Okay, they just call gold diggers too.
Yeah, they're about to, tear me down the comments for that line.
Say
But
that one more time. I missed that last part.
I said, people have a lot more to offer than just money.
Oh, I thought you said something else after that part. See, I'm double hearing. That's my
I
fault.
don't think so.
No, you didn't. I'm just
No.
double hearing.
But you miss out on some some good times with a person. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Some beautiful souls out there. You know what
All
I'm
over
saying?
some stinking money.
All over some money.
Now, I tell you what. The only way I can't be with a person who makes more money or less money than me is if they keep bringing the shit up.
Yeah, yeah.
You make more money than me. You should be able to. I can't be with your broke ass.
And if you're not able to fix your situation, you know what I'm saying?
Because all that. And when I say broke ass, I don't mean like in the literal sense of financial. I mean, you just broke. That's a broke motherfucker's mentality.
Yeah.
Oh, you make more money than me, so you should be able to do this, and I should be able to do that. And then
Change up. Find a way to make more money.
and that's what I was gonna say. I skipped over this, but I was gonna say this for people who make comments like, "My partner needs to be able to fund and live the same lifestyle that I'm living." If you really truly love a motherfucker, they shouldn't have to furnish or fund the same lifestyle that you're living if you're already living it.
True.
Just saying.
True.
That's where I was going with that. If I made $6 million, I couldn't be like, we living how we living now. I start making $6 million a year, and then I upgrade the living status, but your paychecks don't match the upgraded pay living status. I'm not gonna be like, he's a broke boy. You need to be able to live like I live. You can't go on vacation unless you got PTO. Now don't get me wrong. I do understand how that's a problem though.
Yeah.
Because, but at the same time, if you know you are no longer considered an average Joe, but you want to keep your average Joe person, you have to understand they're not going to be able to go do the lavish shit you always go do. So you're going to have to make some sacrifices. Sit your ass at home and collect your money until they able to go on vacation. And guess what? Y'all can go on a 2-week vacation and live it up. They going to have to go back, but you don't. You can still stay a couple more days if you still need a little bit of getaway. You know what I'm saying? There is a such thing as being on your own in vacation. Just saying.
Yeah.
Now, me personally, I wouldn't want him to work if I know I can continuously bring in 6 figures every year. Of course, I wouldn't want him to work, but at the same time, I wouldn't want to strip him of his individuality. And to me, telling him, "Oh, you gotta quit your job now, making too much money. You can't keep working there because we can't go do what I want to go do when I want to go do it," it's selfish.
Forget that. I'm about to be doing like them old people be doing, them senior citizens. Retire, and I'm gonna be a greeter at Walmart. On casual work days. What is it? PRN. I make my own hours. Y'all gonna walk in Walmart and be like, hey, welcome to Walmart. Can I see a receipt? Okay. Have a nice
They're like,
day.
"Ain't you married too?"
Hey, watch your mouth now.
And they're gonna be taking pictures. Tay Nicole has husband working at Walmart.
Has husband working at Walmart as a greeter. They must be in a very bad financial situation where he got to get a job. No, I just don't want to be bored sitting at home all the time.
Hell no.
Even though I will probably find,
we definitely would travel.
like, you know what I'm saying, a way to have my own business or something to keep me occupied.
We definitely would travel.
But yeah, I'd have to do something. I can't just sit at home. Even if we have kids and, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah,
I think my biggest dream that I want to conquer is to buy a building that houses podcasting, spaces for actors and actresses if they need to shoot like projects and shit.
So like something like a studio building,
Yeah.
like something like 50 or a lot on like 50 in Tyler Perry, but on a smaller scale.
No, I'm going big, baby.
Oh, you said a building; they got compounds. That's why I said smaller scale.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to start on the smaller scale, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah,
But
of course.
when the shit take off, yeah, I used to say it all the time. And people can come at me in the comments for this, but I used to say I want to be the female version of Tyler Perry. And when I say that, I mean I want to own every bit of land that I work my projects on. I want to employ my people that want to be there, that want to do the job. I want to give back to my community. I want to give back to scholars that are in school trying to, make their own way. The part I don't want is any of the allegations.
I was about to make a joke that was probably going to be disrespectful. I want to be the male version of Tyler Perry. No, I'm playing. Just disrespectful.
Y'all
It's
can leave.
jokes, man. It's jokes. All
Yeah,
jokes.
boy.
Spaghetti, spaghetti.
He's trying to get me to crack.
Trying.
This, if y'all don't know, if y'all new here, we have a laugh battle, and sometimes sometimes he'll get real close, and then I'll be like, nah. Now I give a point to us both because we both laughed earlier about what I said, even though it was me that made us laugh. But I still give a point because I still laugh. Spaghetti, spaghetti. That didn't I say that shit to you?
In the grocery store the other day.
Had your ass in there look like this motherfucker here.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I would have to. But yeah, I can like getting back to the subject. I could see you not wanting to be with a person. Well, kind of. It depends on the conversation you guys have. Like, if you have a conversation with somebody that, you know what I'm saying, like, are you going to stay at this level you're at? Or are you going to try to, you know what I'm saying?
Stack your bread, do what you do.
Stack your bread or change, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Change your net worth and all that. I don't know. It's
Because I understand.
It's a very touchy subject.
It is. But I understand, like, a person not wanting to grow and you like, I can't stay with that. That's different. Completely different. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't see how a person's bankroll, like, if it's that detrimental, then you should never got with them in the first place.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? And of course, like the question says, can you date somebody to make less money than you? If you can't, don't do it.
Yeah, if you can't, don't do it.
Now there is a threshold as such as like what's considered too low. For example, when I met you, we was making the same amount of money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we had a comfortable living situation. You get fired from your job, not your fault,
I was gonna bring that up too.
right? Not your fault. Cool, happens. You know what I'm saying? You doing your best to get another job. You land another job. That job is paying twice as much as what the person who's working was still working makes, right? And then that person gets mad now because you're making more money than them.
Mm.
I wouldn't understand that. But
That,
then on the flip side, that motherfucker never goes and gets another job and just lives off their unemployment until it exhausts, and then still don't want to get another job, still ain't actively looking, and then when they do find a job, they find one that makes 3 times less what they were just fucking making.
right.
That I understand. Hell no, I can't stay with your ass because that means you've been looking for a reason to go under the radar to do the bare minimum. So I gotta carry the workload on my back. Fuck no.
Right. That almost reminds me of like them stories you hear. It's like the couple's together, the woman wants to go back to school, so the man picks up all the weight, and once the woman graduates or, you know what I'm saying, gets a high paying job, she dumps the man that
Mm-hmm.
was, helping her with her dream and whatnot.
That's what happened to acrimony.
Mm.
And everybody was looking past that and talking about some Taraji P. Henson's character uh, was out of pocket. She was crazy. I'm like, I missed a whole slew of the movie then. She couldn't have no kids no longer because of his ass.
Never seen the movie, so
He was cheating on her while she was trying to help him get to where he needed to be. She stayed with him and then held him down while he was still trying to get into whatever. I forgot exactly what business he was trying to get into. And then, if I'm not mistaken, had to put her mother's house up for for either for sale or for mortgage. I forget what it was, but she had to get a loan out on the home, I think, and to keep them afloat.
Had to take out a mortgage on the house.
Yeah. And then the thing is, her mother had left her so much money when she died, but he ran through all her fucking money. And then when he finally took off, the same woman he cheated on her with is the same woman he ended up going back to. So she flipped shit, got on that boat, and tried to kill both them niggas.
I was your lover and your secretary.
Working every day of the week.
Something just popped in my head thinking about all that.
You know what fucked me about that line? I would stop breathing if you told me to. Bitch, you lost your mind. You lost your motherfucking mind.
You almost made me spit that dead water out.
That bitch lost her mind.
She did. Definitely did.
You would stop breathing if he told you to. Then the bitch had the nerve to go on and say, 11 years I sacrificed. Bitch, wait a minute. Then you can leave me at the drop of a dime. Now, I get that ain't your fault. But 11 years, that means within that 11 years time span, at least 6.5 of those years, he was acting completely weird.
Yeah. She just
but I still just can't fucking...
She just broke down the whole couple first bars of the Waiting to Exhale song. I don't even know the name of the song.
That shit pissed me off. I'm not gonna cry. That's the name of the song, by the way. Talking about something, I would stop breathing if he told me to. Bitch, I said, now who put that in this song? Did Mary write that shit?
I don't know. It's good.
Bitch, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna cry, 'cause you're not worth my tears. But he was worth you not breathing, bitch. Like, come on, make it make sense. I can give him my tears before I give him my breath. This bitch talking about something, I ain't gonna cry. But you would have stopped breathing if he told you to.
Kenneth Babyface Edwards.
I knew his ass had to write some shit like that, because that's some shit he would say. I should have said that because I had a feeling. Because that's that shit Babyface be talking about. He told the bitch she had that whip appeal, and I knew then. 'Cause you got that whip appeal. That nigga be tripping. Babyface be tripping. He can make some good ass music, but I need to talk to Babyface, because why'd you have to put that in there? That she would start breathing if he told her to. Like, what kind? Then you got the bitch saying that
metaphors.
That I know it's metaphors, but the bitch gonna say she ain't gonna cry because he ain't worth the tears. I'm sorry, Mary J. Blige gonna say she ain't gonna cry because he ain't worth tears, but he was worth you losing your breath. He's worth you.
I kind of should have figured that he wrote that too. So I think he wrote everything on that album for that soundtrack.
I think so. Because I think
that soundtrack was on LaFace, if I'm not mistaken.
Everyone falls.
Here we go.
In love sometimes. Sometimes it's wrong.
Well, sometimes I guess that's right. The actual Waiting to Exhale song, right?
For every win, someone must fail. But there comes a point when you must exhale. Yeah. Shoot. Yeah. And people don't be thinking I know that.
I ain't gonna say it.
Anyway, back to the show. I don't know. I just don't agree with, like, there's certain situations where I can, like, where the shit makes sense why you like, okay, I just, that ain't gonna work for me. But I don't really care.
No. Well,
as long as you go to work and you do what you're supposed to in the household to make sure the bills is taken care of, we good. Because I'm going to make sure my shit taken care of. We're going to make sure the shit taken care of together. You know? Because I don't want you to be out there clubbing your money away and we got bills to pay.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I will feel like your priorities is messed up. But once again, I don't, it wouldn't make me no never mind. Because I like to believe, and it's no shade, no tea, but I like to believe at some point in our life, I'm going to make more money than him.
Nope. Not when my R&B album comes out.
You hear that bullshit? You working on an R&B album?
Yeah. You know, that's what I'll be doing in the basement. Just
Be down there.
Cutting my album, cutting my demo so I can send it to Babyface.
Right.
So I can be singing. I would stop breathing if you told me to. No.
But no. And that, like I said, it's no shade, no tea.
It ain't. Hey, like I said earlier, if you like it, I love it. You know, it doesn't affect me, my household, my money.
But I always wondered, because I know it wouldn't bother you, but I know we talked about like that, you know, potentially happening. You was like, I'm not quitting my job just because you making money. Like you'd have to be making some buku ass money for me to be like, okay, no point in me going to work.
Yeah.
And when I asked him what's buku money, he couldn't even give me a number because he was just like, because it can get taken away at any time. So
Yeah, you know. But I'm not to say I wouldn't quit my job because I definitely will. But like I
yeah,
said,
because when the podcast got to go on the road, he's got to go.
but I would definitely, you know what I'm saying, find something for me constructive to do where I'm not just sitting on the couch all day playing video games.
Yeah, you're going to be like Miss Pat's husband. Cut the grass, clean the pool.
Hey.
That man worked 30-some years at General Motors, though.
I have my t-shirt company, putting together my R&B album.
Mm-hmm. You're going to hear his debut single, Who's Gonna Love a Nigga Making Less?
Yeah, you got me on that one. I was waiting for it, and I knew it was coming. Who's gonna love a nigga making less? Where's that app at that I can write songs on?
I want my money if you blow up. No, just playing.
Nope, because there's no evidence that you said it first.
There's... See what I mean by the sarcasm?
Delete all that shit.
Delete all that shit, Peggy. Who the fuck was Peggy?
I don't know, probably the person recording.
He was just, you know, it's a lot of kid videos. I'm sorry, we about to close that show anyway. But there's a lot of video of kids saying some crazy shit. That was one. Then, what they need? Power steering?
Got that splat.
Brandon, what you got on? I used to tease the hell out of my brother about that. And then he eventually caved in and started going, I got that splat.
Got that splat, sweetheart. Don't worry
about it, sweetheart. Then you got, cause I'm the daddy. I'm grown.
That, Linda, listen. Can I pet that dog?
Yeah, can I pet that dog?
Cheese on mine, please.
Hot dog.
That damn video.
Oh,
that
man.
is traumatizing.
I love seeing funny videos of kids. Oh, speaking of kids, Lonnie mean as hell but funny as hell at the same time. Remember I told you she made a comment about my feet. Why today? She kept on jumping on me, so my glasses kept kind of like pushing. And we were sitting in my chair together. So I took my glasses off, put them on top of the keyboard. I mean, the laptop. So she leaned forward, like...
To see you without your glasses?
Like, yeah, this nigga ain't got no glasses on. What the fuck going on here?
I ain't never seen you without your glasses.
She ain't never seen me without glasses. So she leaned over to the other side and was like, the fuck? Like, looking on both sides. And I'm like, what? You don't like me without my glasses? No.
Put them on. Hurry up.
I said, am I ugly? She said, no. I said, you just don't like me without my glasses. Put your glasses on. I swear to God, just like that. Put your glasses on. I said this is shit I wish I could record, bro.
20 years from now, she's gonna be on her own podcast, something about childhood trauma when my TT took off her glasses for the first time.
Cause she was looking like, is this the same fucking person?
Hilarious.
I said, my ugly? She said, no. And you know, kids will tell you if you're you ugly motherfucker. No, she's like, no, put your glasses on.
I'm just
But
not used
then
to
too,
this.
I think because my eyes they drop,
Oh.
so I can't. Like,
so trying to focus and
yeah.
whatnot.
And I think she was trying to figure out what the fuck. Like, you had eyeballs, now you don't. Where they at?
Hilarious.
Then she got down. And this is the shit that really made me laugh. And that's why I said, damn it, I wish I was recording. This little girl gets down out the chair to walk around, grabs my glasses, and hands them to me.
Oh, hilarious.
Put your glasses on. That's what she did. She said, put your glasses on. That was the second time she said it, handed them to me. Put your glasses on. So I put them on. She was like, better. Climbed back in the chair and got back on my back.
Hilarious.
I said, we gonna know she can't be with a broke nigga. No, let me stop. That little girl is hilarious.
That's hilarious.
For a 2-year-old, she's freaking hilarious. She's smart. Like, because she showed me, she gonna ask me, what is that? You know how the ceilings sometimes get they get cracks in them, right? I said, oh, it's look like the paint chipped a little bit on the ceiling. She was like, what is that? I said, like a crack in the ceiling no more. She said, oh, a crack in the ceiling. Okay. Then she had the Spider-Man basketball. What is that? I said, Spider-Man. Turns it to the other side. What is that? I said, Spider-Man. Turns to the word with the letters. What is that? I said, that said Spider-Man. She go, Spider-Man. And walks off.
Hilarious. Inquisitive ass little girl.
Oh, man.
Because when I'm getting ready for work, she be asking, what you doing? I tell her the same thing I did yesterday when you asked me this question.
She don't give a damn. She want to know what you doing.
She don't.
Because she showed me, Titi, what you doing? I said, I'm studying for my exam. You studying for your exam? I said, yeah. Okay. 15 minutes later, Titi, what you doing? Washing dishes? Why you washing dishes? I'm like, because don't you want clean dishes to eat off of? Okay.
No, you can't learn if you don't ask.
True. But she cracked me up because when I tell her to stop doing something now, she didn't got addicted to saying okay. So now she's like, okay. But don't say something to her too many times and she hits you with this, okay.
Calm down. I'm doing it. Give me a chance.
Like, damn.
Williger's
That was her way
Batman.
of saying damn. That's what that is. That little girl funny. She took me out though.
Batman.
I told her to get off the ottoman and she wasn't moving fast enough. I said get off the ottoman before you fall. Okay. And she plopped her butt down on the ottoman and then scoot down. I'm like, this little girl.
It's hilarious.
I love my babies.
That has been our time today. See how I just rushed that? No, I'm playing.
He Drewski. At the BET Awards, that nigga had them playing, I think, a saxophone to make them hurry up or some shit.
No, so you watched BET Awards, huh?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
My mom was telling me about it.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
And then I seen the clip where he was walking around Kiki talking about something. I had to go find shit.
Mm-hmm. Let me go log into your profile.
What you mean my profile for what?
I don't know.
What is the BET Plus?
I don't know.
I mean, BET
Paramount,
Plus.
probably.
BET Awards even on.
Probably Paramount.
And then these motherfuckers are shutting down the BET Plus app August 4th. And see, I knew I should have
It's
posted.
August 4th now. Cause didn't they say it was like supposed to be like beginning of the summer or something?
No, they weren't renewing any more episodes or any more contracts.
Oh.
But the thing is, I should have dropped that video, and I still should drop that video asking the motherfuckers where the rest of our money at then.
Mm.
And why the hell y'all still ain't updated Sisters or any other fucking TV shows like the Miss Pat show? Why haven't y'all updated that yet? Huh? Which reminds me, I need to get my Paramount password to my madre, so cause she want to watch the Tima. I didn't got us all off topic and shit like that. Listen, y'all.
When the saxophone start getting louder, don't play.
Anywho, hopefully you guys are doing well in the world. A little bit of advice I want to give you people before we go is please, if you feel like something is not adequately adding up in your life and it's not progressing your life and making you feel satisfied, walk away from it. You're wasting your time with dissatisfaction instead of satisfaction. And that's what I want to leave you with. Pac?
If it walks like a duck, quack like a duck, it's probably a dog. I had something earlier. I was actually really in the car driving home thinking like of something to say besides for, stay hydrated and mind the business that pay you. But I totally lost it.
Damn. Well, next time, write it down.
I can't write it down while I'm driving.
Write it down when you get into the driveway.
Yeah, by that song, I'm singing along. Every day I spend my time drinking wine. Sorry, I listening to A$AP Rocky today.
I feel you. But no, by all means, make sure you guys send us questions at WitChaOlAsxPodcast@gmail.com. If you would like us to answer your questions, you can send videos, but don't send inappropriate ones because then your ass is getting blocked. But you can send a video request for advice. You can write your advice, question, whatever it is you feel like that you need. Send it. Or if you want to ask us individual questions or couple questions, you can send it there. Also, we are still going to do Pac and Tay at night. We kind of sort of have an idea for a name for the show. We are going to do that eventually. I just got to get some shit out the way first. And then I'll be good to go once I get a lot of shit out the way. But
yeah, so stay tuned. Same bat channel. Same bat time. Same bat channel. Sorry.
Niggas, you referencing Batman?
Yes.
I was gonna do the Wu-Tang symbol, but I forgot what else I was gonna say. I was gonna say with a Wu-Tang shirt on and a hat.
What that had to do with Batman? Why? Because Wu-Tang is more prominently in Marvel?
Maybe. Anyway, no, but thank you guys for sticking around. Appreciate the love. Appreciate your time. I have been your loving host, Miss Tay Nicole.
And I have been your co-host, Pac Manley.
And together we're part of a fly-ass podcast called
With Your Old Ass Podcast.
Bye, everybody.
Wu-Tang is for the children.
I was going to say something that's inappropriate. Hi.
I was going to say something.